So next in module of KTU EET 205 analog electronics is a field effect transistor. FET can be classified into JFET and MOSFET, and they can be classified into JFET can be N channel and P channel, and MOSFET can be depletion type and enhancement type. There they can N and P channels. First, JFET, Central Field Effect Transistors. There are three transistor parts like BJT, drain, gate, and source. Okay, biasing. This is an N-channel circuit symbol. Biasing JFET. How we are biasing a JFET? This is an N-channel JFET biasing circuit. JFET always operates with the gate to source PN junction in reverse biased. The N-channel JFET has a positive drain supply voltage. VDD provides a drain to source voltage, thus supplying a current from the drain to the source. VGG supplies a negative voltage to the gate and sets a reverse bias voltage between the gate and the source. Why reverse bias? By reverse biasing the gate to source junction, a depletion region is produced along this PN junction. The depletion region formed spreads into the N channel. It acts like a resistance to current flow. The size of the depletion region depends on the biasing voltage VGG. The higher the VGG, larger the depletion region. VGG is the gate voltage supply. Increasing the VGG causes the depletion region to grow. It spreads further into N channel and the width of the N channel becomes thinner. This creates more resistance against current flow. Similarly, decreasing VGG decreases the size of depletion region. The N channel becomes thicker and hence create less resistance to the current flow. JFET parameters. IDSS. This is the maximum possible drain current that the JFET can carry. ID equal to IDSS. When VGS is equal to 0 volt, VDS is greater than or equal to VP. When this occurs, VP is the pinch voltage. When this occurs, the JFET is said to be saturated. VP, the pinch off voltage. This is a minimum value of VDS required to operate the JFET as the voltage controlled current source. VP is also the magnitude of the gate to source voltage VGS required to turn off the JFET. That is, VP is equal to VGS off. The GM is the maximum possible transconductance of JFET, that is denoted as GM. Transconductance in general is the gain parameter of the JFET. In amplifier applications, the JFET behaves as a voltage controlled current source, and GM tells us how sensitive the drain current ID is to control the voltage VGS. Maximum transconductance GM occurs when VGS is equal to 0 volt and ID equal to IDSS. What are the operations of JFET at various gate bias potentials? Bias is 0 and the depletion layer is thin in the first diagram, and there is low resistance channel exists between the drain and the source. Next is the moderate gate to source reverse bias results in a narrower channel. Next, third diagram is the bias greater than pinch off voltage VP, no conductive path from drain to source. Operations of JFET at various drain source voltage. The channels become narrower as VDS is increased in first diagram. Second, the current is confined to a very narrow strip for VDS greater than modulus of V2. Constant for VDS is greater than V2. JFET characteristics, drain characteristics. We can see ohmic in the second diagram, ohmic region, saturation region, cutoff, locus of pinch off values. Okay. In first diagram, increasing resistance due to narrower channel in B and saturation level in C. VGS is equal to 0 volt. ID versus VDS diagram in C. There is breakdown. ID equal to IDSS. It's a formula, something we can see it later. JFET characteristics. First, case 1, VGS is equal to 0. To get gate to source voltage 0, short the gate to source junction and set VGG equal to 0. As we increase VDD, VDS increases. The drain current ID also increases with the VDD. This produces the drain characteristic curve ID versus VDS. As VDS increases, the reverse bias voltage from gate to drain VGD increases and produces a depletion region large enough to offset the increase in VDS. The offset is enough to keep ID constant between B and point C. The region between point B and C is called a constant current region. At point B, the drain to source voltage is called a pinch-off voltage VP. The ID axis is labeled IDSS, which stands for drain to source current with gate shorted. Both values are specified in data sheets. JFET characteristics. ID will remain constant until point C where we reach breakdown. Increasing VDS beyond point C will cause the device to enter the breakdown region. This will damage the device. Thus, a JFET should never be operated in the breakdown region. Case 2. Gate to source voltage is non-zero. VGS not equal to 0. Connect to the bias voltage VGG to the gate. This produces a family of curves. Each curve is produced with the one value of VGS. Note that ID decreases as VGS is made more negative. This occurs because the channel is narrowing. Also notice that pinch-off occurs at different VPS for different VGS values. JFET characteristics or drain characteristics. The value of VGS that makes ID approximately 0 is called cutoff voltage, VGS off. Note that the value of VGS that sets ID to 0, that is widening the depletion region to a point where the channel is completely closed, is the most negative value VGS can take. In summary, we note that drain current ID is controlled by VGS. This is why JFET is a voltage controlled device. Relation between VP and VGS off. VP is the value of VDS when drain current become constant. It is always measured as at VGS equal to 0. When VGS is non-zero, pinch-off occurs for VDS value less than VP. VGS off and VP are always equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. Thus, knowing one we have the other. Data sheets will generally list only one of the two. For example, if VGS off is equal to minus 5 volt, then VP equal to plus 5 volt. Example, you will do it. Determine the minimum value of VDD required to put the JFET below in the constant current region of operation. The cutoff voltage VGS off is equal to minus 4 volt and IDS is equal to 12 milliampere. The answer of VDD equal to 10.72 and VRD is 6.72. Example, a particular P-channel JFET has a VGS 4 volt. What is ID when VGS is equal to 6 volt? Recall P-channel JFET and when VGS equal to 4 volt, ID equal to 0. So, any further increase in VGS keeps the JFET in cutoff, so ID remains 0. Then transfer characteristics, that is ID versus VDS. ID equal to IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP the whole square. That is transconductance characteristics. You will do it by this formula. Determine the drain current for VGS equals 0 volt minus 1 volt minus 4 volt. IDS is given and VGS is also given maximum. Then JFET forward transconductance GM. ID versus VGS curve is known as transconductance. Slope is GM equal to delta ID by delta VGS. Usually it is very small so that it is measured in millisecond. Data sheets normally show the value of GM at VGS equals 0 volt. This value is enough to calculate it for all the values of VGS. GM equal to GM0 into 1 minus VGS by VGS off. GM value can be calculated from GM equal to into IDS by VGS off. Input resistance. Since a JFET operates with a gate to source junction reverse bias, the input resistance is very high. This is one advantage of JFET over BJT. The input resistance can be calculated from Rin is equal to VGS by IGSS. Biasing circuits are three: fixed bias, self-bias and potential divider bias circuit. Potential divider biasing circuit is very important. Here there are 4 resistors and 3 capacitors and 1 transistor and VDD supply, VO supply, VN supply. The voltage divider bias arrangement applied to BJT transistor is applied to FET amplifier. Ig equal to 0 for FET. VGS provided the link between input and output circuit. This method used to plot DC bias line for the voltage divider bias as follows. We have to plot the transfer characteristics for JFET, calculate VG on the positive x-axis, solve ID equal Vs by Rs, plot ID on y-axis, extend light to intersect transfer characteristics to obtain Q point value. The voltage divider biasing arrangement applied to, this is the graph that Q point, the negative axis. Once the quiescent value of IDQ and VGSQ are determined, the remaining network analysis can be performed in the usual manner. That is, here VDS is equal to VD minus ID into RD plus RS, VD equal to VDD minus IDRD, V is equal to IDRS, IR1 equal to IR2, VDD by R1 plus R2. Here you can do this question, determine ID and VGS for the JFET with voltage divider bias as shown. This particular JFET internal parameters VD equal to 7 volt. Next, FET small signal model. In FET, ID is a function of VGS and VDS. ID is f of VGS comma VDS. If both VGS and VDS are varied, ID is given by delta ID is equal to delta ID by delta VDS, delta VGS plus delta ID by delta VDS into VGS into delta VGS. Using conventional small signal notations, ID is equal to GM into VGS plus 1 by RD VDS, where GM is equal to delta ID by delta VGS of that 1 by RD equal to delta ID by delta VDS. ID is equal to GM VGS plus 1 by RD VDS. Small signal model of JFET is this. GM VGS RD IGs on both ports. Common source JFET amplifier CS amplifier diagram is circuit diagram is this. It is biased such that input stays with the linear region of operation. The AC input signals causes the gate to source voltage to swing above and below its Q point value. As drain current increases, VR increases, VD decreases. The drain current is in phase with the gate to source voltage. Drain to source voltage is 180 degree out of the phase with the gate to source voltage. In the first diagram, JFET transfer characteristic curve, and in second, the JFET and channel drain curve showing signal operations. Develop as the DC equivalent circuit by replacing all capacitor with the open circuit. Then we determine ID. If circuit is biased at the midpoint of DC load line, ID equal to IDSS by 2. ID is equal to IDSS into 1 minus IDRS by VGS of cutoff, VGS of the whole square. DC equivalent circuit for common source amplifier. Circuit diagram of common source JFET amplifier. And there is next the AC equivalent circuit for common source amplifier. Analysis. Input resistance Rn is approximately Rg. Rgs is very high. Output resistance Zd equal to Rd. Zout equal to Rd parallel Rd. Voltage gain Vout equal to Id into Rd parallel Rd plus parallel RL equal to minus Gm Vi into Rd parallel RL. AV equal to Vout by Vn equal to minus Gm into Rd parallel RL. Vout is 180 degree out of the phase with the input. This is the AC equivalent circuit of CS amplifier. Next is common drain amplifier, where Vg is a constant quantity. Vs is equal to Vg plus VGS. Output voltage is approximately the same as input voltage. Gain equal to 1. That is also, this CD amplifier is also known as source follower. This is the circuit diagram, and this is the next is the AC equivalent circuit for common drain amplifier. Analysis is input resistance Rg is equal to R1 parallel R2 and output impedance ZO equal to 1 by Gm parallel Rs parallel RD parallel RL equal to 1 by Gm parallel Rs. Common drain amplifier voltage gain VGS is equal to Vn minus Vout. Vout is equal to Gm into VGS into RD parallel Rs parallel RL. Vin equal to VGS into 1 plus Gm into that RD parallel Rs parallel RL. AV is equal to Vout by Vn. The formula becomes 1. That's it. Common drain amplifier. The applications of FET are analog switch, voltage variable resistor, low noise amplifier, buffer amplifier. JFET as an analog switch. When VGS equal to 0 volt, FET becomes saturated and behave like a small resistance. Vout equal to RDS on by RD plus RDS on. RD is very greater than RDS on. Vout is approximately 0 volt. When a negative voltage equal to VGS off is applied to the gate, FET operates in cutoff region and FET behaves like a high resistance. Vout is approximately V in. This is the diagram of graph of voltage variable resistance. When JFET operates in ohmic region, it acts as a voltage variable resistor. We can see ohmic region, saturation regions. This is an ID versus VTS graph. Next is MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor FET. There are two types MOSFET, depletion and enhancement. Depletion mode, there are JFET VGS less than 0 and VGS greater than 0. Enhancement mode operates in enhancement mode. N-channel D MOSFET, drain D and source S leads connect to then N-doped region. This N-doped region are connected via an N-channel. This N-channel is connected to the gate via a thin insulating layer of silicon oxide. The N-doped material lies on a P-doped substrate that may have an additional terminal connection called the SS. Working of D MOSFET induces a positive charge in the channel. Channel is depleted of electrons. Working of D induces a negative charge in this channel, increases free electrons and enhances the conduction. In depletion mode, the transistor operates with VGS less than or equal to 0 volt and ID less than or equal to IDSS. In enhancement mode, transistor operates with VGS less than greater than 0 volt and ID increases above IDSS. The formula used to plot transfer curve is same for depletion mode and enhancement mode. ID equal to IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP the whole square. Biasing of N-channel MOSFET is using potential divider biasing. Similarities in appearance between transfer curve of JFET and depletion type MOSFET permit a similar analysis of each in the DC domain. The primary difference between two is the fact that depletion type MOSFET permit operating point with a positive value of VGS and levels of ID that exceed IDSS. The analysis is same if the JFET is replaced by a depletion type MOSFET. This is an important frequency response of an amplifier. Frequency, it is the graph of gain versus frequency. Cutoff frequency at which the voltage gain equals 0.707 of its maximum value. Midband, it is the range of frequency over which device gain is constant. Bandwidth, the band between the upper and lower cutoff frequency. Gain in dB equal to 20 log Vout by Vn. The gain falls off due to the effect of stray capacitance and transistor capacitance effect. At low frequency, there is a phase shift such as VO lags VI by an increased angle. At high frequency, phase shift will drop below 180 degree. At higher and lower frequency, gain of amplifier get reduced. Phase plot of RC coupled amplifier is this. Frequency response of the amplifier A equal to A mid divided by root of 1 plus F1 by F the whole square. And low frequency gain fall off due to coupling capacitor and bypass capacitors. As signal frequency decreases, reactance of coupling capacitor Xc increases, no longer behaves as a short circuit. Then low frequency BJT amplifier capacitor CS, CC, CE will determine low frequency response. Consider the effect of each capacitor separately. The lower cutoff frequency of a given common emitter amplifier will be given by the highest of the individual transistor terminal circuit. The effect of the CS. It is established by the network of the following figure. We can say this FL frequency, L law frequency response formula, and the resistance. FLC is equal to 1 by 2 by of RL plus R0 into CC. FL equal to 1 by 2 by RE. It is similar to that of BJT. There are again capacitors CG, CC and CS. Figure on the left is used to establish the fundamental equations. Considering the effect of each capacitor separately, the lower cutoff frequency of a given common drain amplifier will be given by the highest of the individual transistor terminal circuits. Effect of CG. The general form of RC configuration is established by network for following figure. Ri equal to Rg, FLG equal 1 by 2 pi of R signal plus Ri into Cg. Typically, Rg is greater than R signal and lower cutoff frequency will be determined primarily by Rg and Cg. Then high frequency. At high frequency, internal transistor junction capacitance do come into the play, reducing an amplifier's gain and introducing phase shift as the signal frequency increases. At lower frequency, the internal capacitance have a very high reactance because of their low capacitance value and low frequency value. Therefore, they look like opens and have no effect on the transistor's performance. High frequency, when the reactance of CBE becomes small enough, a significant amount of signal voltage is lost due to the voltage divider effect of the source reactance, resistance and reactance of CBE. When reactance of CBC becomes small enough, a significant amount of output signal voltage is fed back out of the phase with the input, thus effectively reducing the voltage gain. High frequency hybrid pi model. Ci equal to CBE plus CM1. CM1 equal to CBC into 1 plus AB. CO is equal to CCE plus CM2. CM2 equal to CBC into 1 plus 1 by AB. High frequency response FET amplifier. When the reactance of CGS becomes small enough, a significant amount of signal voltage is lost due to a voltage divider effect of the source reactance and resistance CGS. When the reactance of CGD becomes small enough, a significant amount of output signal voltage is fed back out of the phase with the input, negative feedback, thus effectively reducing the voltage gain. Ci equal to CGS plus CM1. CO equal to CDS plus CM2. CM1 equal to CGD into 1 plus AB and CM2 is equal to CGD into 1 plus 1 by AB. Transistor cutoff frequency, alpha cutoff frequency, beta cutoff frequency, transit frequency, gain bandwidth product. Alpha cutoff frequency, the frequency at which current gain alpha falls to 0.707 of its low frequency value, practical upper frequency limit for common base amplifier. In beta cutoff frequency, the frequency at which current beta falls to 0.70 of its low frequency, as same as alpha. Transit frequency, frequency at common emitter current gain beta falls to unity. Gain bandwidth product for any amplifier gain bandwidth product is a constant and is equal to Ft. So our module 2 is winding. Thank you.